Greetings and welcome to the fourth soul theme that is getting triggered for you. Now, the soul theme that has to do with this fourth agenda is all about our fear of being excluded, our need to be included, our fear of being banished, of being sent away. And it relates to times in our soul's history when that's exactly what occurred. So how that morphs into our day-to-day life is that when we are in groups, we're always afraid of getting kicked out. We are afraid of not being accepted. We're afraid of speaking up for fear that we will be rejected. This also has to do with really needing to be included. And if we were not able to socialize during this period, because it's related to the 6 to 12-year-old, then what happens is that we do not develop the skills to be able to begin and complete projects. So this relates to our soul's history where we may have started a lot of endeavors, really committed but never followed through, so had a lot of disappointments, a lot of failures, and therefore disappointed a lot of people around us. So now that energetic blueprint is coming back to haunt us, and we have to work with it so that we can clean it up. So what we're going to do in this video is begin to deal with the resistance to even coming into contact with that. And if you're working the 7 Points of Consciousness program, then again, you'll be given an email that has the information that helps you identify this. You'll look at it through the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. You'll work with the colors that are associated with that chakra and with the musical instrument and the sound and the scent that will promote that. You'll be given a special acupressure point that you will work with to begin to release that. But to take this as far as you can on your own and to determine if this is even a soul theme that your soul is interested in you working with, let's begin the tapping. So begin on the karate. Even though I have great anxiety when it comes to working with groups and in any situation where I need to feel included, I am always deathly afraid of not being accepted, of being kicked out, of speaking my truth, for fear it will be shunned, judged, and I will be rejected. So even though I have great anxiety about being included, and often am afraid of being shunned by a group, I want to begin to heal this. I want to begin to explore the issues that first emerged for me when I began school, because those are the years during which my soul perhaps cued this energetic blueprint that haunts me even today. And I want to look at the soul theme of procrastination, of not being able to follow through, because it would have been during this time in my life that I would have developed the skills needed to succeed at beginning and completing projects. And I want to begin to deal with this resistance now. All right, this soul theme is really packed with how we relate to our peers. And what's relevant is that if during that time in your life, between 6 and 12, there was so much chaos in your family that you were unable to focus on developing those social skills, then you would have been kind of burdened by what I call this false loyalty. So during this soul theme, you'll also look at times where you invest in groups and get loyal to maybe a guru or a leader of the group, and that loyalty is not really warranted. And that will go back to soul times when you perhaps committed to a group and you were taken down a path that took you away from your soul's purpose. So let's begin to tap on the endpoints and we'll work with it accordingly. All of these soul issues, really stressed, didn't know where this originated from, have little recall of that time in my life. But it sure shows up at this time. And go to the under the arm. I want the rib to begin to deal with this. I don't want to be burdened by these fears. I want to remember energetically, if not literally, what it felt like to be in grade school and to begin that process of fitting in with my peers. I want to flush out any stress I felt at having to have my energy tied up at home. So I did not get to learn what I needed to learn. I want to clean that up now. I want, through my meditations and my own spiritual work, to begin to explore the threads of my soul. And I set that intention at this time. And any resistance that I feel, I accept as a cue from the wounded one within me who is afraid, pushed out of his or her comfort zone, and needs extra help so that together we can heal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that'll give you an idea of how to flush this out. If this resonates with you, again, if you need extra support, if you want to just sign up for this one soul theme, you can do so on my website. If you're already working the program, then work with the material that you receive for Part A and Part B, and we'll take it further in our next session. Thank you.